My name's Kenneth Wegner, United States Army retired. My son just got back from 15 months in Iraq. And my question to you is, they are looking now, there's a way to save the state of Nevada millions of dollars. And it has to do with taking away funds from people who are getting special interests. That's how they're saying it. What it is if you're a disabled combat veteran, I'm a disabled combat veteran, I get a tax break on my home. They want to take these breaks away from our veterans, and they've decided that they can save millions of dollars for the budget if they do that. For instance, if you're a veteran, you get a discount on your license plates from the DMV. So, saying that we are a special interest group and that we are a kind of a rare breed of individual who gets special treatment, what would you do in this vote? Would you vote to take away our special interest, which is good for the whole state, or take care of the people who they're giving this special interest to? Do you understand the question?
Mark Trudeau, yes I do. I will tell you that I don't believe in special interests, and I certainly don't believe in selfish interests. But I will tell you this, I think that the discounts that are given you are earned, that they do not fall under the classification of a special interest, and that they should be supported and retained. You know, I'm of the belief that as far as our national government is concerned, their first responsibility is to protect the homeland and to protect the citizens of this nation. Their second responsibility is to make sure that those who stand up to that responsibility are given the resources and the tools that they need to do their job. And then their third responsibility is to make sure that those who serve in the military and who retire from the military, our veterans, are cared for. It's a small thing to give somebody a discount on their license plate renewal because they've served our nation as a whole. I think the state should own up to the fact that that is an earned reward and allow it. Same with the mortgage deduction, tax deduction, and so forth. I have no issue with that whatsoever. Those are earned.
Thank you.
Yes, Don Wilbright, United States Marine Corps. I'm an insurance broker, and Mark, I appreciate the fact that you've taken the time to run. My question is that the state of Nevada is primarily derived from sales tax, and as you know, we've had a big budget shortfall, and quite frankly, we're probably going to continue to have shortfalls. There's been a big debate as far as how are they going to make up this shortfall. Are they going to raise taxes, or are they going to cut services? And I'd kind of like to have an idea of what your opinion is as far as which route that they should continue to go down. Thank you.
Sure, thank you. Mark Trudeau. You know, I'm studying the issue at length right now, and I haven't formulated a clear statement on my position on certain things, but I will tell you this. The Nevada Policy Research Institute formulated a budget that would not have meant an increase in taxation the last legislative session, nor the state having to borrow money to make up for its shortfall. I know that the SAGE Commission has done a tremendous amount of work and has identified significant and numerous recommendations that can be implemented and should be implemented, many of them, and again, I haven't studied them all in depth, that will save the state millions, and potentially even billions of dollars. We also have kind of an interesting way that we approach budgeting in the state of Nevada with baseline budgeting. In effect, it's like my saying that I have a household budget of $75,000 this year, and next year I'm going to start from that $75,000, and because there's been a 5% increase in the cost of living, I'm going to add 5% to it right from the get-go. Well, that approach is unsustainable, and we have to look at what are the real needs, what are the real costs. We have to look at budgeting by agency and department individually. We have to understand what our priorities are, and we have to look at what are the revenue projections into the state based on the economic conditions that we're faced with. And then we have to make some realistic, and in some cases, some challenging decisions about how we're going to approach our budget and do it from a responsible standpoint. In a nutshell, I think the state brings in plenty of revenue to cover its essential needs. I just don't think that we are being very effective and very efficient in the way that we spend that money.
All right, Mark. So that is it for District 1. Thank you for coming out, Mark, and we'll go ahead and adjourn for approximately 3 minutes.
Thank you very much.
During which time, if we could have a